Contamana in Shipibo language means hills of palms. This beautiful city immersed on the large lowland situated on the banks of the Ucayali River, the largest tributary of the Amazon River, which is one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. It has tidy and clean streets with fresh greenery ready to receive both domestic and foreign visitors. It comes with basic water, sewage, electricity, telephone to internet, banks, ATMs, post office, medicinal center, hospital, pharmacies, wineries, Zillion craft and simple but comfortable looking restaurants with traditional dishes like fresh fish, cassava and plantain, a gastronomic delight for the palate. This friendly city is a reserved area called medicinal thermal sources of Aguas Calientes and are unique in Peru because they haven't been manipulated by men. How to get Aguas Calientes? From Lima to Pucallpa, first section. By land, commercial buses take about 18 hours. By air, commercial flights take about 1 hour. From Pucallpa to Contamana, second section. By river, tourists travel in large boat by the Ucayali River. It takes about 22 hours while enjoying comfortable hammocks, feeling the breeze. By air, safe commercial aircraft take the passengers in 30 minutes. From Contamana to Aguas Calientes, third section. Aguas Calientes is located 22 kilometers northeast of Contamana. Its access is by a windy rooster road. Located in the Zol mountain range, isolated from the Andes in the low jungle, where there is such geological and climatic diversity, named in honor of its several thermal springs. Located in Aguas Calientes touristic circuit, next to the future Sierra Divisor National Park. Aguas Calientes Circuit. The ranger booth welcomes visitors and the Tourist Information Center properly informs them not only about the Aguas Calientes history, but also guide them about different activities. Also, the visitors are asked to respect and care of this natural conservational area. It can be visited from April to November and the admission is free. The Union. The main characteristics of this part of the circuit are its clear waters and its wide and warm sand beach. It is named the Union because it is formed by 2 streams, one is small and hot that increase its flows when it joins with a large creek of cold water whose temperature varies between 14 and 17 centigrades. This natural mystery creates a unique environment surrounded by sun and wildlife. The visitor can choose the temperature they want by alternating streams of different temperatures, going between hot and cold water, which is also beneficial to the heat balance of the body. Safety and tourist services. Tourists can rest in the ecological camp facilities of Aguas Calientes, especially conditioned to make a more indulgable stay. A rustic bungalow popular called tambo with hammocks and a space for tents. Another tambo kitchen to cook and a rustic dining room, ecological restrooms and solid wood chairs to enjoy a better thermal bath. Encanto de Humo. Only a 15 minutes walk from the Union, the visitor can see the steam from the springs that rise above the forest, which is more intense in mornings and evenings. These steaming hot springs flow on both sides of the creek, turning into natural sauna that is not only a soothing balsam that relieves stress and stimulates the body. Its miraculous healing power comes from volcanic origin, forming springs with temperatures ranging between 40 degrees and 90 degrees Celsius, making these springs a natural alternative therapy for arthritis, rheumatism, bone and skin disease. Surroundings. The Macaw Colpa. Approximately 30 minutes from the Aguas Calientes circuit, there is a rocky clay hillside with substrates and mineral salts. where daily 200 to 400 giant parrots get together. They are the big-headed macaws, the second largest species worldwide of its kind. When the cold and hot water streams join together, it creates a special microclimate for these birds. Daily, flocks of macaws stop at these hot springs at early hours to do their cocktail ceremony and feed themselves with salts that neutralize their toxic seed diet. Watch them peck the sulfur clay with their plumage of red, blue, and green is a real treasure for naturist photographers and visitors in general. Llanto de la Anaconda Waterfall. A 20 minutes walk from the macaw Culpa, there is a beautiful cold water cascade 10 meters high. A spectacular clear waterfall is a strong shower that is surrounded by a stone canyon that has the peculiar shape of an anaconda's head. Cold water springs. It is impossible to lose the opportunity to appreciate the rock formations with sulfur salts in the cold water springs. 20 minutes away from the Union Camp, going to the left, the visitor arrives on a safe road to continuous waterfalls. Two waterfalls of abundant water, highlighting Dark Shower, a colossal crystal shower 10 meters high, whose name comes from a popular magic man, showing waterfalls, where you can see a waterfall on a very narrow canyon. These are a magnificent natural formation worth seeing and photographing. Nearby, there is a habitat of varied insects, including one beehive of harmless black bees searching for food in this salty area. Also, the visitor can observe the change of the color of the rocks from teal to condensate white sulfur, an invaluable experience for the visitor. The Pehuenches Culpa. Taking the way back to the Union going left, about 15 minutes from Cataratas Sucesivas, visitors have the opportunity to watch from a special highway the graceful and orderly decline of 200 to 300 pehuenches or parakeets of different varieties, such as the pehuenche of yellow cheek, who come to feed themselves with a special clay of this place, a spectacle that you should not miss. Braveheart Stone. A 30 minutes walk from the Pehuenches Culpa, the visitors appreciates a very slippery petrified rock formation which forms a big heart, reason for its name. Tear of Love Waterfall. Continue walking for another 30 minutes, the visitor reaches a spectacular waterfall 30 meters high. Two streams originate from this waterfall, one representing the man and the other a woman. After enjoying the warm and relaxed waters here, the visitors returns to the Union Camp at 5 p.m. Trekking and Adventure, Canchawaya Waterfall. 2 hours in a slider boat from Contamana, sailing Ucayali River, the visitor get the Canchawaya town. After 15 minutes, walking up the Canchawaya hill, they can admire a beautiful green panorama from this natural viewpoint. Then, a 20 minutes walk, the visitor has the privilege to see the Catarata de Canchawaya, a beautiful hot water cataract ranging 90 and 110 centigrades of about 12 meters high. It forms a big spring which is fed also by a creek of cold water, where visitors can enjoy peace of the colors mixed by green jungle with the colors of the water. Returning, visitors appreciate the Contamana picturesque sunset. Lively and responsible tourism. Native communities. Visitors should not miss visiting the Pishkashia Lake, located a few miles down a rustic road from Contamana going through Ucayali River. The tourists find a paradise of clear and blue water with an abundance of birds and several species of fish, a beautiful place with natural hallways to remember your stay. In the way to Chia Tipishka, tourists have the opportunity to visit the native community of Shipibo, Carnivorous people, those who preserve much of their ancient customs, as shamanic healing sessions, willing to share their daily activities like men in their fishing and women making handicraft and pottery, ceramics, weaving and spinning with colors that speak of their joy and hope.
Les invitamos acá a Contamana a invertir. Yo sé que acá hay un gran potencial que está esperando por ustedes, solamente falta su decisión.
Contamana's Aguas Calientes circuit, unique in its virgin nature, shelter of unique species of flora and fauna, with hills providing fresh water, streams and important rivers for the area, waiting for responsible touristic investment, for tourists who seek peace and health in communion with nature.